There everybody, and in this video, another continuation video for the subtraction of fractions. What we're going to do here, this is already in the third part, we're going to subtract mixed numbers, and this will be for part 1. That is, we are subtracting directly mixed numbers themselves. So when you say mixed numbers, they are numbers with whole numbers, which are with integers, and with fractional parts. So to subtract whole numbers, okay, so to subtract mixed numbers rather, we will subtract the whole numbers all by themselves, and we will subtract the numerators, or we can do to change the mixed numbers to improper fractions before subtracting. So this is only an or. Okay, these are only applied for certain situations. But let's content ourselves with the subtraction of mixed numbers, wherein we have similar fractions. Okay, we have similar fractions. So as an example, let's have this example, number 1, shall we? So for number 1, what we have here is we have 5 3/4 or 5 3/4 minus 3 1/4 or 1/4. So by our rule, what we're going to do is we're going to subtract whole numbers and we're going to subtract fractions separately. Okay, we can imagine them separately. So if we'll do that, 5 minus 3 is going to give us 5 minus 3 is going to give us 2, and then 3/4 minus 1/4, since we have the denominators the same, so we can just minus the numerators directly. So we have 3 minus 1 is 2, and we have 4 as quarters. But then, as you can see in the fractions, we can clearly divide them both by 2, since they're both multiples of 2. So dividing them both by 2 will result to so we can just write 2, the whole number 2, because we cannot do anything about it. But 2 divided by 2 is 1, and 4 divided by 2 is half. So therefore, our answer is 2 1/2 for number 1. Okay, so just to let you know, there's another way of answering this. So if you have some troubles in answering or subtracting improper fractions, this is the way. So let me write this again: 5 3/4 minus 3 1/4. So actually, we can both of these numbers, we can first change them into improper forms before we can do the subtraction. So if we do that, remember, how do we change mixed numbers to improper? We multiply. Okay, we multiply these numbers, 5 times 4, and then we add this number, and then we do it in this method. Again, we multiply 3 and 4, and then what we'll do is to add the product by 1. So this is the method here. Okay, I hope that I made it clear. So if we're going to follow that method, this is actually equal to 5 times 4 is going to give us 20, plus 3, that's going to give us 23. And then we're just going to copy off the denominator 4. Minus 3 times 4 is 12. 12 plus 1 is going to give us 13. And that's still going to be over 4. And what we're going to do here is we're going to subtract, since they're similar now. So they have the same denominator 4. So 23 minus 13 is going to give us 10. Maybe we can change this to mixed numbers because this is an improper form. But first, we can simplify them. So they are both divisible by 2 clearly, because they're both multiples of 2. If we do that, this will become, let me put it here. This will become 5 over 2. Let's give it some space. 5 over 2. And then let's make that mixed. So again, 5 divided by 2. Maybe we can do the solving over here. 5 divided by 2 is going to be 2. 2 times 2 is 4, and we have a 1 as the remainder. So this is our remainder again. This is our quotient, and this is our divisor. So what will be the answer in mixed number form? Quotient, that's the whole number. Remainder, that's our numerator. Denominator, that's our divisor. And yeah, pretty much it's the same answer over here. Hope it fits. Okay, so it's the same answer over here and here. Okay, so the two methods work as we can see because using the two methods we derive at the same exact answer. Okay, so that's it for number one, using the two methods. For number two, let's give it another page for that. Now for number two, let's have 18 and 5 over 7 minus 10 and 3 over 7. So what we're going to do is subtract the whole numbers separately from subtracting the denominators. And don't forget, we are only doing this if we have similar fractions. If we have the similar fractions, so we do the same process with the similar fractions. So 18 minus 10, that's going to give us what? 8. Then since they are similar, we're just going to copy the denominator 7. 5 minus 3 is going to give us 2. Is this in the simplest method or the simplest form? Yes, it is, because 7 is a prime number, so that cannot be divided even more. So this is our answer for number 2. 8 and 2 over 7. Okay, 8 and 2 over 7. Okay, so that's it for this video. I hope you learned something from this, and please hit like and subscribe to my channel. Okay, so thank you very much for watching. See you soon. Bye.